Hey, this is C3. I need to let you know that for my video, part of it is cut off. Um, Something with um, the width of I got it fixed now, but part of the video, some of the information is cut off. So now you know, but all of the information is there. I speak to everything, so you should be able to still follow along and get everything that you need out of the video. Have a great trading week. Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into week 27 of the trading plan with NAS, US 100, gold, and oil. I'm also going to go over this week getting into funded trading accounts and trading competitions where you can actually get cash funds out of them if you win them, right? So I know a lot of people have issues with the barrier to entry, whereas you may not have enough to invest. This is a good way to get started by winning several of these competitions, and it will definitely test your ability to trade and manage risk throughout the month. Typically, they go for a month, 2 weeks, or excuse me, 2 to 3 weeks, or a month, and typically, a funded trading account, they will pay you as long as your trading account is positive, or you win the trading competition where you still, you kind of, you'll stack money where you can start invest. I think the last trading paper competition that I saw was like 10K. Who couldn't trade with 10K? That's a good start. That's an excellent start, actually, where you have 10K of your own money to start trading. So I'll go over that this week. Let's get into the trading plan for the week. Week 27 NAS or US 100. So let's look where we were last week. So as you can see, price came right back up to clean up this imbalance here at the top of our range. Did not break the high. So what does that mean for us this week? It's 6:10 Eastern. I see the market has started. So what does that mean for us this week? Now understand that's the end of the month. So we're at the beginning of July. So what does that mean for us this month? Let's take a look again. Here's our range. It did not come back down here. It actually came back to clean up this imbalance. Let's see if it's going to continue down to clean this up, or will it break this high and then continue up? All right, let's go over here to the monthly. Okay, here's our monthly. As you can see, we had a huge bullish candle last month. So the question is, will NAS pull back here, clean up this imbalance, and then continue up? Or will it pop up and then come down and clean up this imbalance? Not sure. We got this month, that imbalance is pretty much cleaned up. It's pretty much cleared up all the imbalances that is left behind. So now we have June, we have this imbalance. And the month has, as you can see already, the month has already started bearish for the day. And we 12 minutes into the market opening for the week. So what is that going to look like? Okay, here's our month again. Last month was bullish, and we see bullish overall for NAS. So okay, last week was sort of a doji. We have a huge inverse hammer for the week before. I say huge. I'm just looking at the wick here, and because we have a small body of the candle, and what we're going to do real quick is take a look at this Hikinashi. So Hikinashi is still saying bullish. So the question is, and this is our weekly, is this setting up for, is this a, evening star where it's going to come back and clean up the rest of this imbalance for this weekly? We don't know, but we're going to put a trend line. Nope, I don't want a trend line. I want a horizontal line. The horizontal line here for the week. All right, let's go to our daily. See what kind of price are we looking at. So that comes all the way down here for imbalance for the daily. So we have this here. And going back to exactly what we were talking about just previously, I'm still going to say that this is our range here. From this candle to here, where we have imbalance to clean up here. What is that? 19,232. That's a daily. Okay. Yeah, we're looking for price to come back into this area. So now that's with the understanding that price will not break this high or this high. If price breaks, especially this high here, which is at 19,944, we'll be looking for price to continue up. We'll look for it to break, close above here, pull back, and then continue up. Right now, I would tell you to be a little patient. We have a higher high here. This is a new high, and a lower high. It looks like it's can't come back and clean up this imbalance like we said for last week. So the question is, what is price going to do? So I'm looking for price to either break this high or break this low and then continue down to clean up the rest of this this imbalance. We have our imbalance as well set up down here for the weekly. So we know we got what I call, double dipping on the imbalance, that price is likely to come back into this area. You see a challenge here, met support right here. What is this at 19,469? Got support, pop back up into this area here and clean up that imbalance, and let's see if it's going to continue down, break this low, and then fill up this imbalance. Now, when we take a look at that, let's go back out to the monthly real quick and see what does that mean. So see, if price comes back into this area here, it'll pretty much have all cleaned up this imbalance for the month and then continue up. That's what we mean by understanding what the market is doing and the market righting itself, correcting itself. And we like to see, right side ranges like this where you get support, come back and clean up the imbalance, give support, keep continuing up. That's what we like. We like to see right side ranges like that. Same here. Support. Hey, we forgot something. Support. Let me zoom this up a little bit. Boom. Hey, you forgot something. Support. Come back and clean up the rest of this. Boom. Support here, and then continue up. We like to see right side ranges like that, where we know the market is still continuing in. If it's bullish, if it's bearish, I like to see support like that. So that's the plan. This is our range right here for on the daily. Look at again, if price doesn't break this high or this high, we wanted to see it break this high first, probably on a 4 hour, and then come and set a new high for a daily above here. Then we're gonna wait for it to pull back and continue up. If it doesn't, especially if it doesn't break this high, like it might just tap into this on the 4 hour, don't close above here on the daily, and then come right back down here and clean this up next week. So just keep your eye out. Let's go over here to gold. Okay, taking a look at gold here. Again, not much action. We have a imbalance here. So we have support here at 22.93. Price is still moving sideways. It's on the daily. This is to the point where it's kind of coiling inward and looks like it's just consolidating. There's no expansion. There's no regression. Gold is just, kind of moving sideways right now within this range here. So, and let me put it like this real quick so you can see. Then we're going to move on. It's going to do something soon. What it's going to do, we don't know, but you can see here price is coiling. I believe this is the range. However, if we look and we're sure, I'm going to set up two ranges here this week for gold. All right, let's take a look. Let's clean this off and start from scratch. Okay, let's take a look at gold for the month. Look at this. This is what I mean. Like we said, it moved within the range for the month. It's pretty much a doji for the month. If we take a look at this, let's take a look here. Run our finger over this. So the low for the month was 22.86. The high was 23.87. The open for the month was 23.27. The close for the month was 23.26. $1 off. So it's pretty much a doji. It's not exactly the same open and close, but it's pretty much doji. It's real tight, real tight. So here in my mind, again, we got these two nice inverted hammers set by a doji. I'm being honest with you. I'm looking, the price may pull up and then shoot straight down and clean up all of this imbalance for these past 2 months, 3 months here. It started, taking them out one by one. It made sure to clean up this. This would have been an imbalance last month, but it cleaned that up. So it left this imbalance and then this imbalance for the month. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, we have imbalance here, here. So again, in my mind, this is our range. Crunch this over here to the daily. and the reason why I'm using this here, because I need price to break below 22.84 or above 24.49 to see which direction gold is going right now. Again, gold is in consolidation right now. It's the first of the month. I need to see if it hits resistance up here or it gets support down here to continue up, or hits resistance and says, hey, I'm going to clean up this imbalance and then I'm going to continue down and clean up all these other imbalances here. So that's what I'm looking for right now. That is what I'm looking for right now. That's what I'm looking for. Let me do this monthly real quick. Support for monthly. That support that the monthly candle has right now, its resistance will be up here, but this support that it has. And that support, take it down here. If we break this support, I'm looking for it to all come down, and that would be on a. I'm looking for, yeah, I think I'm looking for it to break support on a daily. It would be really nice to see it break support on weekly, get a nice candle below here. My thought is we're going to get like a long wick like this if I look at it on a weekly to clean that imbalance up. So I'm looking for a daily close below 22.78. So yeah, I'm looking for price to break 22.78 to see if it breaks support here. If you can't see it, okay, you do have you can see this. I already have an alert set up. I'm already set up to an alert set up for that to happen. So this is what you use your alerts for, right? See where price is going, then it alerts me. Then at that point, I figure out whether or not if I'm in this trade or not. So yeah. So again, this range here, looking for the break resistance up here at 24.16, or break break support at 22.78. And again, right now the market's just in consolidation. I said I was gonna do two. This will be my 4 hour. I'm saying this to say that there's a trade. There are trades in here. I would be patient. There are trades in here. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. Right now, for me, gold is a waiting game. You could trade in here. Here's your range from, if you want to know, we'll do it like this. There we go. All right. So this is your range right here. 223.61 is resistance, and 22.98 is support for your range. I would be patient again and wait for it to break, 22.78 or the 24.48. But if you want to do a quick trade, you can get in either at the top of this and see if it's going to come back down here, or get at the bottom of this and wait for it to come back up. But you can see, like, again, you see it coiling. So anywhere in here you get confirmation. See here on the 4 hour, still has to clean up this imbalance. It may come back down here, clean up this imbalance, and go back up top, right? So there's opportunities here to, get some trades. I would just kind of be patient, but if you're, trying to snipe or get a quick trade in, there's your opportunity right there. There it is. So that's why you have to look at it on different time frames. You'll see opportunity. You'll see where you can place, a low risk trade. Again, that's why I say if you get in down here, this is the bottom of the range. You get a confirmation here, maybe on an hour, that it's going back up. You get you a bearish and a bullish candle. Wait for it to pull back on that second candle, and then take it up. Again, like on an hourly, and let it ride. See if it's going to break this this resistance here and come back up to here. You can get a trade in. I would just be a little patient. It's moving sideways, but this is how you read the market and make sure you're trading within the picture of what the market is showing you right now. You want to be in that moment. It's consolidating. So here's your consolidation range. So you trade there. Okay, so that's the plan again. Let me be clear. So we're looking for it to break support 22.78, or break resistance at roughly 24.49. One of those two, we'll know what the momentum of gold is at that point. Right now, it's in consolidation. If you want to trade within the range that it has currently, those are your two areas you can trade within and get a pretty decent trade for the trading month. Okay, let's go over here to oil. I need to speak to this because I did something I should not have. I left a position open over the weekend. I usually have alerts to set up. Something happened. I did not get back to close out my position. So the position is still cash flowing, so it's positive. I took a sell position. Right now I'm at break even, a little over break even. Actually, I'm a little bit over break even. So if I close it out right now, I gotta win. If I close it out right now. My point to you is, if you have rules, and my rule is not to hold a position over the weekend, because you never know with the weekend market, you never know what's going to happen. That's one of my rules, and I broke my rule. I got distracted. I had been in a trade, I think 2 or 3 days, and Friday came around. I had been sick all week, so had an upper respiratory infection. If you listen to last week's trading plan, so Yeah, I left my trading plan open over the weekend, and I mean, excuse me, a trade open over the weekend. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like right now. This was our range. Came right up here to resistance, right? Almost made it. Didn't quite make it. Tap. Pull back. Clean up this imbalance. Let's see what it's going to do this week. I think, to be honest with you, oil is done moving up. But who knows? So this is why I say that. So we got a huge, what? Not huge. We got an imbalance right here. It'll need to be cleaned up. Right now, oil is showing, you know, a bullish candle. I think I might have got stopped out. I don't know. I don't have my position open. Anywho, I'm looking at this, and it looked like it may have, but mind you, I set up when I said I was at break even, I had set up my stop loss in a win position. So I'm still okay either way. But yeah, looking at this is why you don't leave them open. I'm looking at this candle, and I'm looking at stop 82.74. Yep, it went right back to it. This is your range. It cleaned up this imbalance here. Daily. That's some more of an imbalance here. Well, I don't know that. This is all weird. Okay. And this is last week. I think it might still be open. Anyway, because here's my daily, and this is my candle here for my daily. Let's look at this 4 hour real quick. Yeah, I might come back here and clean this up. Okay. So here's our range. Came right up to the range, hit resistance. Didn't, I guess that's a close above. It is, if I'm looking at this imbalance all the way up to here on my 4 hour. So this is my daily. Okay. I see why. Okay. Let's click over to daily real quick. Yep. So there's my daily imbalance right here. This is where we wanted it to come to. Okay. So this is our range from here to here now for our daily. Still had this imbalance down here. We're looking to clean up. Let's clean this up and take a look at the plan for the week. Okay, let's take a look at the monthly. Here we are in the monthly. Let's take a look at the monthly. Here we are on the monthly. Looking for oil. Looks like right here, it's crossover. Again, overall, oil has been downward trending for the month. Higher high. Excuse me. Yeah. High, lower high, higher high, lower high. Same thing. However, this is monthly. This is the imbalance that we have for the monthly. What is going on? When click stuff is not showing. That's the only imbalance that we have left for the monthly. And that goes back several months. Now the question is, will it go back and clean this up? Moves that back in June of 2022? Who knows? It's not gonna happen like right away, as you can see how these candles operate. Right now, we're gonna play what the market has given us. It gave us a nice bullish candle last month. So weekly, cleaned up our imbalance on the weekly. I'm gonna, that's close. High 84.45, low 84.56. So 11 cents difference. I'm going to kind of say that's cleaned up, that imbalance. So what is the market going to do now? I don't. Let's look. Boom. Here we go. So the way the market has moved, it cleaned up this imbalance all the way back over here. Exactly what we were looking for it to do. Come back into this area right here. Clean up this imbalance. Throw that there, right there. Okay. Boom. Looking for it to come back right into this area here. Clean up this imbalance. You see, it hit resistance, hit that hard break. We have a, jeez, let's zoom in real quick. See if I can get this blown up. Have a candle with no wick. Let me see, let me double check. A candle with no wick. We got an imbalance here, imbalance here, imbalance here, imbalance here. Weekly. Huge opportunity for a sell position. I was literally looking for a price to come right back into 82.34. Meet resistance. That's what it did. We have a couple of opportunities here for imbalance to get cleaned up on some days. So I'm looking throughout the month for prices just to come back and go ahead and start cleaning up this imbalance. So now, that being said, if price breaks 82.34, I get a daily candle close above that, I'm going to be looking for price to continue up to where you say we have resistance right here as well. I'll be looking for price to continue up to 83.85. If price breaks 82.34, I'll be looking for price to continue up. If indeed, say we get a 4-hour, it comes up and it just cleans up this imbalance, I'll be looking for it to continue down and then clean up all of these other imbalances. So where's my daily price range? Yep. Let's put it right there. Probably a little bit closer. Can't really see. There you go. That's my range right now that price is moving within. Say low, high. Covers all those candles. I'm gonna look at our 4-hour. Again, imbalance here. Scooch it on over here. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Imbalance here. Again, imbalance here, here, here. Another one here. These are smaller ones, so looks like, you know, came back to clean up these imbalances, but it's still opportunity. But ultimately, I'm looking for price to come back, clean this up, probably bounce back up, and then continue on down, clean up this imbalance, and then switch and come on back up, on up. Come on back on. or it may continue down. If you're looking at, let's take a look at this. You're looking at right here, support. So you're looking at price come back into this area, bounce. That's up. Come back down, bounce. That's another up. Hit this area, bounce, and that's another back up, right? So that's how the market moves, right? In waves. So even when it comes to this area here, it's gonna bounce, come back up. We got, you know, it came back and cleaned up these two candles with no wick. Boom, up. And that's all we're really looking for. Looking for price to come right back into those areas we wanted to come into. Here's the range we're working within. I see this imbalance right here. Matter of fact, let me zoom in. Looking for price to come right back into this area here. 8207. All right. Hey, look for price come right back here and touch. Set alert. Yeah. Then we also have, see, here's the imbalance down here. Price may come down to. I would love for it to come up here first before continuing down. That is ideal. That's why I said if we see price reach up towards this resistance here from this daily and only hits like right around this area or touches this this resistance again, and then we get our confirmation that price is continuing down, this is where we, you know, we take position and then wait for it to feel this imbalance, probably bounce back up, break this low support, and continue on down and clean up all of this other imbalance down here. Hey, thanks for joining again. Comment, like, and subscribe. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about those paper traded accounts and funded accounts later this week, so that you guys can have a better understanding of how to get into the market where it's a lower barrier of entry for you, where you may not have the funds to invest in the market, where you'll see actual change to the account. And then you'll also get used to trading with larger accounts and seeing the results that you really want to see. I know for several people that I've mentored that a lot of times, you know, you're waiting for that one big one. And when you have a larger account, it's not about the big one. It's about having more wins than losses. And you'll see it more with that because you're not trading with a small account. When you have more wins than losses, you'll see your account grow, whether it be 3% today, 4%, you know, next week, you know, and you've made like 10 trades within the 2 weeks. But, you know, maybe you have, you know, only 4 wins out of your trades. That's 40%, right? But those 4 that you won have bumped your account up like 20%. You might have bumped it up 10%. But you've only won 40. So that's where it comes in effect of you managing your risk, and you see like, hey, yeah, I won 40% of my trades, but I mean, however, with the 40% of my trades that I won, I've set up like a 3-to-1, a 5-to-1, an 8-to-1 on the majority of them. And I've only lost 1, which is 6%, right? I mean, 60%, which is like 6 out of your 10 trades. You've lost 1, right? 60%. So you lost 1. That's 10% each time, right? However, on your setup for all of them, let's say it was a 3-to-1, right? So the 4 that you've won are 3-to-1s. So that's 12 as opposed to 6 that you lost. So you're up 2-to-1. Those are the numbers, and that's what you really need to focus on. That's why I say managing your risk is what's most important. So we'll talk more. Thanks for joining today. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hey, and it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that thumbs up button. Again, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get this out to more people. I really appreciate you stopping by the channel. Have a great trading week.